Welcome back to my walkthrough for The Consequence, my friends, a DLC episode for The Evil Within. This is chapter number 2 and it's called A Ghost is Born, which probably means that something will happen to Leslie, in my opinion. But nonetheless, in this chapter there are quite a few collectibles for us to obtain, and it does start with this black screen, which in my opinion does last for quite a little bit. And as you just saw, the bus just crashed to the ground. We're in the same apartment complex where Joseph and Sebastian were during chapter 14. So our objective here is to reunite with Leslie, and who knows what Kidman will do once she finds Leslie. There are 14 collectibles total to obtain in this chapter if memory serves me right, but I'll obtain them all. That's a really creepy painting. Whenever you encounter these paintings of Ruvik, you need to burn them. In terms of creepy profile pictures, Ruvik has pretty much everyone beat. I would not like to be Facebook friends with him.
Leslie.
But nonetheless, let's try and open the elevator now. This is the same elevator that crashes once Joseph and Sebastian get separated. And we're going to get the first collectible of this chapter right now. It's another audio tape. I'm going to let you guys listen to that. It's right here on this desk.
After surviving the fire incident and subsequent abuse from his parents, it's a miracle Ruben can function at all. His work comes from a place that isn't motivated by fear or money or social standing. His motives are more pure. I would say that he is obsessed with the chance to relive and remold reality so he can be with her again. His scarring is heavy, both physically and emotionally, but he longs for his lost sister. His love for her borders almost on an incestuous level, but as long as it provides motivation, so be it.
Well, that's gross, but then again we are talking about Ruvik. And I think all of us knew at this point that he's obsessed with his sister Laura, which probably isn't a good thing, but I'm not gonna judge him, even though yes, it is gross. But let's keep heading up and keep following Leslie. And this section can be a little bit tricky, but once you know your way around it, it's not very hard to do at all. As you can see, Ruvik is attempting to take control over Leslie. So what we need to do is get close to Ruvik's painting or portrait, and we have to burn it and destroy it, and after we do that, Leslie will be free. However, there are a couple of haunted in this area patrolling the rooms, and we need to avoid them, because if they see us, then it will be harder for us to destroy the painting. It's not impossible, but it will be harder for us. And remember that Kidman doesn't really have a lot of weapons at her disposal. We have the axe from the previous chapter, and there's one axe that you can pick up in this room as well, but you really don't need to use them. That guy is getting awfully close, but too late. We got it. As soon as you destroy the painting, both haunted disappear and Leslie moves on to the next room. So yes, I did take a small risk by burning the painting even with the haunted approaching me, but you should have enough time to do this. However, if you feel more comfortable, then you can use the bottle to cause a little bit of noise and make the haunted follow the noise, but in my opinion you really don't need to worry about it. You can even kill the haunted with the axe, but again I don't think it's necessary. And now we're going to get the second collectible of this chapter. We need to point our flashlight at those walls so that we can see the numbers. That's how we get the combination of numbers, and remember that the combination might be different when you're playing the game because it changes from playthrough to playthrough, but nonetheless that's the location where all the numbers will be. The numbers just might be a little bit different in your game.
Leslie!
So now we're going to
Leslie,
move
where are
down
you?
and we're going to pick up 2 more collectibles. First we have another soundtrack, and it's very well hidden here to this side. You wouldn't normally need to come to this side, so it's very easy to miss it. And the next collectible is another audio tape. Kitty! Meow meow! And before I pet the cat, I'm just going to listen to the audio tape.
I revisited the Victoriano estate yesterday. It's a vestige, a mere husk of what was bound to be such a home of promise. Mobius reaped nearly everything of value when we took on the research ourselves, but Rubens' notes indicate he was involved in something else. There were plans for another STEM prototype. Data about using receptors to transmit the brain function wirelessly to unaware users. It's borderline parapsychology, but these schematics and the scientific backup provided seems sound. What was he planning to do with such a thing? There's only one way to find out for certain, but I must continue these experiments in private, away from their prying eyes. I will not let them know, lest they take this from me as well.
So Jimenez went rogue, and that cost him his life in the end. I'm not going to save my game, but I just wanted to pet the cat. It's a really cute cat. I shall call you Finnegan, but I just wanted to pet the cat at least once. I don't want her to... I think it's a she cat, but I don't want the cat to be sad. So I wanted to pet him. Or her. I think it's a her. But her name will still be Finnegan, I don't care. Now in this section, we are once again face to face with those annoying exploding enemies. But they're incredibly stupid, so you really don't need to worry all that much. Throw a bottle down there to make sure they all get together. And now actually approach them. And then once you see their red blobs start growing, that means they're going to explode no matter what. So that's when you run away from them and just let them detonate. And that will clear a path for you. So that's the strategy you should use here. Really simple. Now we need to get a key card, and that key card we have to get it by going through this small passage. We are not in the clear yet, there are more exploding enemies around, but it's very easy to deal with them. And I actually didn't need to pick up that bottle back there because there are 2 bottles in this room. So let's throw the bottle against the wall there. The enemy will go ahead and investigate, and that gives us enough time to pick up the key card. Prestige Hotel. That's not an hotel I want to go to. I hear there's a lot of casualties whenever you visit that hotel, but nonetheless we're going to keep moving on ahead. We have to save Leslie from Ruvik once again in just a few moments. And you know, when you really think about it, Jimenez is just as bad as Ruvik, if not worse. I mean, at least Ruvik had a reason to hate pretty much everyone. Not that that justifies him doing the things that he did, But Jimenez, however, he just allowed for everything to happen, and as soon as Mobius got rid of Ruvik, he had no problem taking over, so he's really not a nice person at all. It's really a good thing that he died in the end, and I guess that's what he deserved. So make sure you pick up that collectible, the excited snail. It's very easy to miss because aside from a rat running inside the elevator, there's no indication that you even need to go there. So that's why I think that collectible is probably one of the collectibles that's the easiest to miss, and there are a lot of missable collectibles in this chapter because you wouldn't really think twice before moving past an area, but some of them are actually pretty well hidden. And in this area, once again, we have to save Leslie from being taken over by Ruvik. So as you can see, there's an axe there, in case you don't have any weapons at this point. I have an axe that I've been carrying with me since the previous chapter, so I'm going to use that axe to dispose of this guy right here. Don't get too close to Leslie because you'll take damage if you get too close to him. So you do need to keep a distance. But after killing that haunted, you can burn this portrait of Ruvik without any problems whatsoever. And that takes care of that. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the second axe, even though I don't think I'll need to use it. We're going to wait for that haunted to move on ahead, and he did. So what we're going to do now is go to this ventilation shaft all the way across to the other side of the room so that we can destroy the other Ruvik portrait, and there are 3 of them for us to destroy in this area. But as we step outside, I can already see his legs. Wait for the haunted to turn around, and now just approach the portrait and burn it. Man, he's so creepy. He is really creepy. And the way, even though he's not talking, the way he just opens his mouth and closes it and looks at you, it's really creepy. But Leslie decided to enter a room with another painting of Ruvik, so once again we have to go all the way back and burn that painting as well. The reason why I told you to wait for that haunted to turn around is due to the fact that if you don't, then that guy might actually turn back around and spot you while you're trying to burn the painting. But if you enter the room precisely when he turns around and walks away, then you'll be able to burn the painting without the guy catching you. And there's another haunted here. He's probably going around the room. There he is. To be fair, I probably could have gotten inside the room where Leslie is before this guy came around, but I guess I'm just playing it safe here. So wait for the guy to turn around. Be careful because he stops for a little bit, and now as he's walking away we can get from our hiding spot, get out of our hiding spot, and now we're going to destroy the last painting. Again, be careful, don't get too close to Leslie, otherwise you'll take damage. So instead go around him to prevent taking any damage whatsoever, and just burn Ruvik's portrait. And this is the last one. Man, you're
Leslie, no. Please don't. It's all right. Everything's gonna be fine. I hope.
Okay, so now before we move on ahead, we're going to get another collectible. Again, it's very easy to miss this one. And the sequence of buttons that you press here is always the same. You can press 6 buttons maximum. So first press that one, followed by this one, now this one, and now press the bottom button, this one right here, and there we go. That's how you solve that small puzzle. And we get another letter scrap, and now we can follow Leslie.
Is it over?
Leslie was about to be taken over, but apparently managed to resist Ruvik for a little bit longer. And I believe that he saved Kidman on purpose, but poor guy, I don't know if he'll be able to last much longer. Which makes me feel very sad for him, but that's how it is.
Leslie can go home? Can take the train all the way home?
No, Leslie. Not today.
You'll protect me?
Yes, that's my job.
Good, good, good. When I get home, they'll be surprised.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry.
Stop! You're making a terrible mistake.
You don't understand. You don't know what he'll become.
We know exactly what he'll become. That's why we need him.
You don't understand what Ruvik is after.
Ruvik is a corpse.
He's after Leslie.
And so are we. And you're more afraid of him than us?
Don't patronize me. I have orders, but I can't let him have this boy. Leslie is the only one who can...
Don't do it! Damn it! No!
Okay, and it seems that at this point there's no doubt left that Ruvik has taken over Leslie and Leslie is now Ruvik. But we'll see what happens in the next sequence. So thank you so much for watching, my friends, and I'll see you all later. Take care.